This is what I did to fix my sleep, and as a result, I was able to increase my personal productivity and happiness. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erkka Suvanto. Some of you call me EJ. Still the guy on social media who wants to build a legacy for his kids and pass on all the life and business lessons to each and every one of you. Personal well-being or personal health to me is a combination of physical and mental well-being. When I grew up a long time ago, nobody really talked about the mental side of it. So it was all about exercise, eating well, and sleeping better. But the mental side was the side that allowed me to fix my sleep. And this video today is all about how I was able to increase my personal productivity and unleash the biggest superpower in my life, which is to be able to sleep more. I've always been good at number one and number two, exercising and dieting. I worked out between 4 and 6 times a week, basically throughout my whole life. And I've been eating the same foods, healthy foods, drinking plenty of fluids and taking care of my body that way. But I almost gave up on sleep, literally. And I would say that over the last 6 to 12 months, I've been able to turn the corner. And on a scale from 1 to 10, if I was a 1 or 2 in the past, I'm now probably 5. And because of that skill level increase, I've been able to focus, get more done, and be a lot happier person as a result. To me, the biggest secret was to be able to turn off my monkey mind. What is a monkey mind? It's basically like having 7 live TVs inside your head, blasting full steam at all times. 3 of them tuned to your past channels and 4 of them worrying about the future. And the secret to me has been to basically focus on the right now. Some might say, easy for you to say, I have bills to pay, I have this to worry about, I have kids to take care of. Well, everybody has problems. But according to studies, people are roughly as happy regardless of how much money they have. So the outcome is not really the solution. So what is the solution then? The solution is to be able to focus on that present moment, on what we have right now, and understand that the outcome, the end result, is not going to make a difference. What makes a difference in our daily life is to make sure that we get to enjoy and learn how to enjoy that present moment. It's understanding that we will be fine regardless of the outcome. If you think about it, this might sound harsh now, but this is the way I motivate myself, and this works for me. Nobody needs to copy my methods, but since I'm documenting my life on social media, I feel obligated to share my journey and pass on all my learnings and the things that work in my life when it comes to increasing my happiness. And this method that I talk about is closely related to my deathbed moments. This is something I covered in one of the previous videos about how I keep myself motivated, how I decouple the outcome from the actual work. But if we think about the most significant life event that could happen in our life or in our loved one's life, it would be death, right? And knowing that we were born alone, we will die alone. Everything that we have in between is on loan. And for the most part, within 6 months after our death, nobody cares. With the exception of a couple of close family members, maybe our kids, maybe our parents, depending on who's alive. But honestly, nobody cares after 3 to 6 months. So if that's the case, and that particular event is the single most impactful life event that could happen to us, in every situation when we worry about the future, we can ask ourselves, let's play it out. What could happen? If we go far enough asking ourselves, then what? Then what? What's the worst case scenario? Eventually we will realize that it's actually the idea that scares us the most. We catastrophize the idea in our heads, but then when we realize the outcome is actually not that bad. Nobody dies. It's either money or it's reputation or whatever it is. It's not that bad. We realize that we can be fine with whatever outcome. And then when we can decouple the outcome from the process, we will be a lot happier as a result. How is this related then to being able to sleep better? I will tie it back to that. So to me, the point is that when I can silence those TVs in my head, when I can turn off the monkey mind, I sleep better. And when I sleep better, I have a clear mind when I wake up. When my mind is clear, I work better. I get more done. I can focus on the winning actions on that particular day. Then I train well and I eat well, and it becomes a self-fulfilling cycle. So this is how I was able to fix my own sleep. So I turn off the monkey mind by focusing on what's relevant right now. And I can always ask myself, would I worry about this thing when I'm 90, knowing what I know now? And most often the answer is no. If I zoom out and look at the world as a whole, try to find my little problem there, I realize that no, it's not that relevant. I'll be fine either way. So this is my secret to fixing my sleep, by shutting off that busy monkey mind, and as a result, having a clear head with only positive thoughts. It's not easy, as I mentioned. On a scale from 1 to 10, I may be a 5. So I need to have this daily battle to tell myself, disconnect, disconnect. Don't worry about the future or the past. Just focus on right now. But if I do it many times, this is my theory, I'll be better. A year from now, I'll be a 6. Maybe a year from then, I'll be a 7 or 8. And then it gets easier and easier every day. That's all I had today regarding fixing number 3, which is sleep, on my list. Please like the video if you actually like the content. Subscribe to my channel, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what works for you. Until next time.